Ladies and gentlemen, friends, young people, old people, and people who are pretending to be young on Instagram, good morning. Today I want to talk to you about something that every human being, yes, even billionaires with private jets and people with 5 followers on TikTok goes through difficult times. Now, before you sigh and say, Jack, I came here to be inspired, not depressed, let me tell you something very important. Difficult times are not the end of the road. They are just ugly speed bumps on the highway to your greatness. Yes, they rattle your soul, shake your confidence, and make your coffee spill all over your dreams, but they do not stop the journey. They slow you down just enough to think, to reflect, and sometimes to shift lanes towards something better. Difficult times force you to grow, to adapt, and to realize that you are far stronger than you think. And sometimes, just sometimes, if you dare to look closely, those difficult moments are disguised blessings. I say disguised, but let's be honest, they are usually terrible at disguising. You lose your job and think it's a curse, only to find your true passion 6 months later. A relationship ends and you feel broken, only to discover the piece you had been missing. The truth is, blessings in disguise don't wear makeup, they don't smile, and they don't come with a gift box, but they carry lessons that no school, no mentor, and no YouTube video can teach you. So next time life throws you into a storm, don't panic. Don't assume you're cursed. Maybe, just maybe, that storm is clearing a path you wouldn't have seen on a sunny day. People see me now and say, Jack, you're so lucky, so successful, so rich. Yes, maybe I am now, but do you know how many times I got rejected? KFC rejected me. Harvard rejected me. Even the police force in my hometown rejected me, and I wasn't even applying. One time, I applied for a job and they said, you are not suitable. I asked, why? They said, you are too optimistic. Can you believe that? Too optimistic, like it's a disease? But let me tell you, optimism is your secret weapon in hard times. When people say, the glass is half empty, the optimist says, at least I have a glass. And the entrepreneur says, can I sell this glass? Let me ask you something very important. When do you really learn the most in life? Is it when you're lying on a beach in the Maldives, sipping cold coconut water, watching the waves and feeling the breeze? No stress, no pressure, just perfect Wi-Fi and 0 responsibilities. Sounds amazing, right? But be honest, what life lesson did you ever learn from comfort? Did anyone ever become wise just by being cozy and well-fed? No! All you learn on vacation is how to get sunburned and spend too much money on drinks with little umbrellas. Now, contrast that with the times when your business is collapsing, your landlord is calling more than your friends, and even your cat looks at you like, you messed up again, huh? That's when the real lessons start. That's when life becomes your classroom and pain becomes your teacher. Because you grow the most when you're uncomfortable. It's a fact. Comfort zones are great, but nothing ever grows there except your belly and your ego. I call those moments the MBA of life, not the one you pay for at Harvard, but the one life gives you for free with 3 brutal courses: misery, battles, and advancement. It's not a degree you hang on the wall. It's one you carry in your heart, your scars, and your mindset. Pain teaches what pleasure never can. When you're broke, you don't just survive. You discover how creative and resourceful you truly are. When you're heartbroken, you dig deep and meet the version of yourself that doesn't need validation. And when you fail, you learn not just how to win, but how to win with wisdom and humility. So embrace the discomfort. It's secretly building you. Many people, when things get tough, they try to pretend everything is fine. They post on Instagram, living my best life, while inside they are crying like a telenovela star. Stop pretending. Face it. Accept it. In tough times, don't try to impress the world. Try to save yourself. Focus on survival, not status. And remember this, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to cry, but don't unpack and live there. Don't build a mansion in misery. Instead, build a small boat, a mindset that can float. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I let go of? What is this trying to teach me? Let me tell you a secret. When everything is falling apart and you feel like you're walking through fire, the best protection is not armor, it's humor. Yes, laugh. Not like a maniac, but learn to laugh at your problems before they laugh at you. When Alibaba had no money, no investors, and no hope, I joked with my team. I said, we are so poor that if we robbed a bank, the police would return the money out of pity. Laughter gives you breathing space. It gives you perspective. It tells your brain, hey, maybe this isn't the end of the world. Maybe we can handle it. So next time life punches you, smile and say, you punch like my grandma. When you are in hard times, your brain becomes a liar. It tells you, you are not good enough. You are finished. Nobody loves you. You will never recover. Don't believe that brain. It's just tired. It's under pressure. It's like trying to check your hair in a broken mirror. Everything looks worse than it really is. This is why you need to surround yourself with good people friends who believe in you, mentors who've been through worse, and sometimes even strangers who say the right thing at the right time. But most of all, be kind to yourself. Don't say things to yourself that you would never say to your best friend. Do you know the bamboo tree? It grows underground for 5 years before it shoots up. 5 years, no results, no progress, just digging deeper, growing roots. Then suddenly, boom, it grows up to 90 feet tall in 5 weeks. You are the bamboo. Difficult times are your root growing phase. Everyone wants to be tall, nobody wants to be underground, but strength, real strength, is built in the dark. Let me ask you something deep. And please don't just roll your eyes like a teenager hearing a motivational speech. Why do you do what you do? Most people can tell you what they do. I work in sales. I'm building a business. I'm trying to get fit. I'm looking for love on dating apps while pretending I'm not desperate. Okay, great. That's the what. But let me tell you, the what is never enough. If your what is all you have, the moment things get hard, and they will get hard, like trying to open a ketchup bottle with sweaty hands, you'll quit. You'll find an excuse. You'll say, maybe it's not for me, and then you'll settle for average. But the people who win in life, they don't just have a what, they have a why that keeps burning even when everything else goes cold. If your why is, I want to look rich on Instagram, let me save you the pain. That motivation will vanish faster than your data bundle when you open TikTok. But if your why is, I want to change my family's future, I want to inspire others, I want to live a life I'm proud of, or even I want to prove to myself that I'm not a quitter, then no storm, no failure, no hater can stop you. Your why is the fuel. It's the alarm clock that doesn't snooze. It's the whisper in your soul when everything around you is screaming, give up. So find your why. Write it down. Stick it on your wall. Shout it in the mirror. Tattoo it on your brain, not your forehead, please, and let it guide you through every difficult moment. Because when your why is strong, your results will be unstoppable. You are broke and you see someone posting pictures with a Lamborghini. You feel like a failure. But what you don't know is that car is rented, the house is borrowed, and that person hasn't smiled genuinely in 3 years. Comparison is the thief of joy and the cousin of stupidity. Focus on your lane, run your own race, eat your own noodles. In hard times, comparison becomes a trap. Everyone else looks like they are doing better, but remember, people only show what they want you to see. You are not behind. You are just in a different chapter. When I was struggling, I had a very simple routine. Wake up, drink tea, read something inspiring, work like crazy, cry a little, only on Tuesdays, sleep, repeat. Okay, maybe I exaggerated, but the truth is consistency saves you when motivation disappears. You don't need to feel amazing every day. Just have a small routine. 10 push-ups, 15 minutes reading, 1 act of gratitude, 1 phone call to someone who lifts you up. This is how you build emotional muscle, not with magic, but with small daily habits. Every time you suffer, life is giving you a gift, but it's wrapped in ugly paper. That heartbreak, it teaches you emotional intelligence. That bankruptcy, it teaches you financial discipline. That failure, it teaches you how to build better, smarter, stronger. I call this the invisible gym. You are lifting weights of life. Your future self will thank you. So don't run from the pain. Learn from it, grow through it. Remember, diamonds are made under pressure, and so are warriors. When you're struggling, everyone becomes an advisor. Some say, just give up. Some say, change your idea. Some say, become a crypto millionaire. Please, be careful. Only take advice from people who have walked the fire and survived, not those who are just watching you burn. And especially ignore those who say, if it's hard, it's not meant for you. What? Since when did difficulty mean disqualification? If that were true, babies would never learn to walk because falling is hard. This sounds strange, but trust me, it works. Write a letter saying, Dear future me, I'm proud of you for not quitting when it hurt. I know today is dark, but we are getting stronger. One day we will laugh about this. Put that letter somewhere safe. 1 year from now, open it. You'll see how far you've come. And you'll realize the hard time you're in right now is not permanent. It's just a passing storm. Look, I'm not here to tell you life is easy. It's not. But I'm here to tell you, you are stronger than you think. Inside you is a fighter, a survivor, a comeback story in progress. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to keep going. When life slaps you, smile and say, thank you. I needed that to wake up. When the world says no, whisper to yourself, watch me. When you feel like quitting, take one small step. Because strength is not about being fearless. It's about showing up even when you're afraid. And one day you will look back and say, that hard time, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. It didn't break me, it built me. Thank you. And remember, difficult times don't last, but people who laugh through them, learn from them, and live beyond them, they do. Keep walking, keep growing, and keep smiling, because the best is yet to come.